Hey guys, what's up? So I'm just coming from a photo shoot, and I realized something about us as creatives, which is I feel like a lot of us are suffering from this need to want to capture and be perceived as the most creative and the best photographer out there, which I think is nothing wrong. But also as creatives, we also suffer from this thing, which is the consistent need to have somebody answerable above us. I'll give an example of a corporate space. You might be the person who comes up with the creative idea, but if the board does not agree to that idea, it will be thrown out. What am I saying? Oftentimes, I've realized that the majority of time I spend fantasizing about creative ideas that I want to create. And when I eventually get booked for a shoot, the client does not book me for my creative ideas. Get me right, I'm not saying the creative ideas are not good, no. But oftentimes I've realized that the client usually just has a simple basic brief of what they want. If you deliver on that brief, that's fine. And one of my mentors then told me that there is need for you to deliver in what is called an 80-20 rule. 80% of the work that you're gonna do it as what the client has asked you. And then 20%, do it for your creative. That way you still maintain your sanity and do what fills your cup. And if the client uses that 20%, good. If the client doesn't use it, you still remain fulfilled because you would have done what keeps you sane. So I probably want to speak to somebody who's stressing their mind and trying to be creative. It's fine to be creative, but the people who actually pay us as photographers, as creatives, sometimes they just pay us for something completely different to what we try and create. So I feel like this is both a curse and a blessing. Curse in the sense that your creative work does not feel appreciated enough, but a blessing in the sense that you can still be able to create whatever the client asks without having to break a sweat.